Song that's playing for you is X. So with that being said, look, you might have crossed someone or something out your life. You X'd that out of your day-to-day cycle, your day-to-day routine. Or you've been crossed out. You've been X'd out in some way, shape, or form. I ain't taking that because I was too. I ain't do that. I'll get back to that later. So whether you an X or somebody done X Virgo out in some way, shape, or form, put your foot in the shoe that fits you, Virgo. You done cross somebody out your friends list. You done kick somebody out your circle, or you've been kicked out the circle or a circle in some way, shape, or form. You know who been removed, who been crossed out. Somebody salty, they can't stand you, Virgo, or you salty and you can't stand somebody outside of you. Put your foot in the shoe. Go ahead and wear it if it's yours. Ain't no cards out there. Never mind. Ooh, Virgo, you might be the one who got X'd out of something. Or you thinking about Xing something out because you can't, every time you think about this, you can't develop no good mentalities, no good ideas regarding this relationship or this situation. And you've been invested in this for a while. So it might be time for you to cross this out. All right, it might be time for you to let this go. If you're in a situation, then you're in a situation. You've been in a situation for a while, and it still hasn't gone anywhere, so to speak. So now it's like you in the low mental place about it. Somebody outside of you may be in a low mental place about it. You might just be thinking about crossing this shit out because it really make you feel weak. So now it's like you already got lower minds about it. It's already making you feel weak. Go ahead and X that out. Or you may be you were the oh shit, the 9 of coins and the 9 of cups. What was Virgo? What happened? If it's you versus you got crossed out of something. And whatever you got removed out of, whatever you got taken out of, whatever space you got booted from, removed from, you losing your abundance in third dimensional. If it's third dimensional, then it's like you could be losing tangible. Like example, got kicked out the crib. Now, not only do you have a crib, but people can see you don't got no crib, man. People can see that you emotionally emotionally distraught about whatever is occurring, whatever's happening, whatever you're going through. Or it's just your mind is you have a certain type of mind, you have a lower mentality about something. And ever since you got this job, all you've been feeding it was negativity. All you've been thinking about this job was, oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, I don't like this about it. Oh, I don't like that about it. Now to the point where it's like you're stuck in that form. Now you may not even be having necessarily a bad day, but when you go to work, because of the mentality you built, because of all the ideas you put in the workplace, people could tell you don't want to be there as soon as you walk through the door, whether you're having a good day, whether something's wrong with you or something's not wrong with you. The mentality you built about your workplace makes it seem that it's like your external realm can see that this doesn't satisfy you, or what you're invested in doesn't fulfill you emotionally. If it's a workplace, if it's a relationship, if it's a business endeavor you invested in, or if it's an environment you share a space with other people external to you. And that's just because of what you fed it. Something didn't work or something isn't working because of the mind you fed it, the mind you gave it. The thoughts you gave a situation is what changed how you feel about the situation, not the situation itself. You the one who flooded the situation with your bullshit. You feel me? Yeah, if it's you versus someone outside of you, it's like someone outside of you could be taking control of a space and or a situation in some way, shape, or form. And you might just be jelly. You might be salty as hell right now. I'm going to be honest with you, Virgo. Because someone outside of you is the emperor. You might be dealing with an Aries. You don't have to be. Someone outside of you is in charge of the space they share with you in some way, shape, or form. Or someone has the authority in a situation, in their realm of reality. When it comes to this space, someone has the say so. And because someone has to say so, you don't like that. You don't like the fact that someone has to say so. You upset. You might be envious because someone got to say so. You might be wrathful because someone has to say so. You feel me? Yeah, because look, and it's like something might be ending for you. I'm going to be honest with you. if it's you versus you, you could have thought you had control over something. So because you thought you were the emperor in a space, because you thought you had to say so, because you thought you could determine what happens and what doesn't happen, you only brought an ending to something you were invested in. Now you not happy. Now you are the 9 of coins in reverse. You're lacking higher thoughts, higher mentalities about a certain topic, or you just on the wrong side of the fence in the sense where you're losing things. You could be homeless, goddamn. And that's only because of the action you took. When you thought you had, it's like you thought you had power in a situation, and the only thing you got control over is your goddamn self. And that the power you thought you had brought a death to what? Your abundance, your emotional stability. See, back in the day, you used to be up and up. Now you ain't up and up. If it's you versus you, and that's because you thought you could control something you couldn't control. If it's you versus someone outside of you may have gone through some sort of death and rebirth, and now they are in control of the space they share with you. Someone outside of you may have made a decision to bring an ending to the space they manifested with you, to a situation someone shares with you, or a friendship, relationship, business, job, whatever. You feel me? Someone may have brought a death. It's like someone decided, okay, Virgo can't handle this, so I'm going to take control of this. Not only did they take control of the situation, but they ended the situation. And now you're in a sticky situation because of that. There was no love in the space. Look, so you might be falling from grace. Running through my flesh. Something else, Virgo. You going through something different right now. Something else. Yeah, look, because you invested yourself. It's like you might have been, if it's you versus you could have abused your power in the situation. You could have had some sort of authority in a space or in a realm of reality. You were the manager, or you were just that one friend that everybody came to. And it's like you abused that power, and you abusing that power only ended something for you, or only ended something you were invested in. Now it's like you went from having power to having no power at all. Having say so to having no say so at all. Because of something you invested in. 9 of coins in reverse. You thought you could manipulate. You thought you were an earthbender. You thought you could manipulate people's stability. You thought you could, if you could get someone to think like this, you could make them think that this is solid and this is not solid. Then you would go and tell this person over here, all right, now think about this ground, or think about this environment like this. Now they think that is solid and that's not solid. You abused your power, and you abusing your power only because you were 9 of coins and the King of coins with the 9 of coins. You only did something to end your own abundance. Shake it. There's a song that's playing for you. If it's you versus someone outside of you took control of the space they shared with you and made the decision to end something because of what you did, how you were investing in the situation. It's like, okay, so how Virgo handles this, they don't handle it with love. They don't handle it in the sense where they trying to elevate or grow out of a situation. So someone outside of you may have took control of the situation. If it's like a relationship, it's like at one point you were the lead in the relationship, but your partner saw that because of how you were leading or how you were expressing your mind, the things you were investing the money into, you feel me? Shit of that nature. How you were investing, your partner saw you can't handle this. Not only did they see you can't handle this, but they made the decision to end the relationship in totality because of how you invested in something. It's like now you in a hole, you in a deep hole. 9 of coins and the 9 of cups, both in reverse. You one away from the 10. You feel me? You in some shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because of what? Yeah, there you go to 10. 10 of cups in reverse. Now the home ain't happy because Your partner decided to leave you after seeing how you invested your mind or just how you carried yourself. How you might have had a real manipulative nature there, Virgo, and that just brought an ending to something. Now you're not happy about the way your home is. And your home, internal home, your mind, your body, or your spirit, or your external realm is the way it is because you thought you had control over a situation. You let the power go to your head and you did something you shouldn't have done. That only fucked up your happiness. Not only did it fuck up your happiness, but people can look at you and tell you going through something because of something what you invested in. Back in the day, you used to boost it. You used to say, oh yeah, this is it. Oh yeah, this is gonna hit. Oh yeah. Back in the day, you used to be real abundant because of this investment. But that same investment is the reason you broke now. Spiritually, you broke. You don't got no good minds, no good mentalities on what you can do or how you can invest yourself in an arena in order to make it better. Or just in order to start anew. You don't know, you don't have a point to begin because of what you invested in. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you.